It's time
for the main event.
For the main event. So, like we tweeted out, like 2 friends of ours at Dynamite Download, we interviewed both John Silver and Alex Reynolds, both outstanding, fun-loving, cool guys, really down to earth. You know, Alex Reynolds, we could have talked to him for like 3 hours because he was just so easy to talk to, a lot of fun, easy going. And Silver, man, the guy's full of personality, as we saw in the backstage interview, that backstage promo with the kazoos. And Silver's always just pumping himself up, man. It's just fantastic stuff with that. And the promo aside, this match blew my expectations out of the water. I was like cheering for this one, and so because it was awesome. And you put like, you know, I've talked about before, AEW's not afraid to put 2 babyface teams side to side or toe to toe. And this one worked so well. You didn't need to have a boo. You didn't need to have a true heel. The crowd was over for both teams.
Just let them cheer. Let everybody just cheer.
Yeah, they got the "This is awesome" chant for a reason. Yep. They could have got the "Fight Forever" chant for a reason, because they were just. This wasn't even like a true tag match, because maybe a fourth of the tag match, it was actually like tagging people back in, but then it went all out. It was just a 4-man brawl, as we saw, man. I think, honestly, Silver and Reynolds, I think, own this match. I think they outworked Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. To me, I think they really dominated this match, most of it. And I was most impressed by those guys. I know they're on a big winning streak, and when they're healthy and when they are clicking on all cylinders. I've always loved their combo offense.
I know you have.
You know, the kick to stunner to suplex to pinning combo is always like, you have to rewind it and be like, what just happened? Because it was so smooth, very innovative. And then the biggest markout moment, obviously, was that 4-man suplex from the top rope. Really something I've never seen before, and it was really cool. I know it could have had a better landing, but I was just so impressed with the way it was executed, man. Huge fan of this match. All 4 guys really delivered. Luchasaurus has been and is continuing to be so over. The crowd is starting a new chant where
he's over with you, no doubt about it.
Luchasaurus, and you know it, and I've said it. It's not a secret. If I could be a wrestler and any moveset, it would be Luchasaurus, because he's a big man who has the strength, big man who can kick, big man who can flip. I mean, Brian Cage has got all those attributes too, but you know, Luchasaurus, man, it's awesome stuff, man. Home run main event for Rampage.
That's a great clip right there, SPD. I mean, you're right on the money, man. If you could be any pro wrestler if you grew up, I would want to be Luchasaurus. You doing good.
I want a green tongue,
bro. You get a green tongue with that hair. You can pull it off, man. I like it. I like it. No, dude. Honest to God, I was so impressed by it. I just was like, man, I wish I got to see Silver and Reynolds more often. They're just so good. They're funny. Obviously, they're so funny. But I love how fluid their offense is together. I just think that those 2 guys work together so well. No matter what was going on, I know it was chaotic. Jericho was more focused on what kind of gum Luchasaurus was chewing at times, because honestly, it was it was madness. The ring there was so much going on.
There was,
but I just thought that the pinball nature. That's the only way I can describe it. Is just the pinball nature of John Silver. Whenever I get a chance to see this dude, it just feels like he's just going a million miles. Like he's like the Tasmanian devil. I love it. I love his offense. He's a real highlight when we get a chance. And no wonder why you were so happy, because it was really just like pure mark out. It's just pure joy. There was no negativity in this match at all. Just 2 great babyface tag teams having a match that, while not technically the most sound match. Now, again, I love FTR. So there were moments where I was cringing with like, can we please tag? Can we just please respect the tag team format somewhat? But honestly, it was, hey, that's awesome. Johnny Hungy is the man. He's a really cool dude. And we had some beers with him at All Out Weekend. Really cool dude. But I love the respecting of tradition. So that said, even I was able to sit on the couch and just like not care and just enjoy the show.
Sure.
Because these 2 teams were just going like flips and stunners and suplexes and kicks everywhere. To the head, chokes, just crazy offense. And it's just fun to watch those matches sometimes. Maybe not the greatest ring psychology that you'll ever see, but just fun. Yeah. And sometimes wrestling just needs to be fun. And this main event was very, very fun.
You're right. And there didn't have to be any build to it, but it was a match that was well executed. And like you said, fun, high energy. And it gave us a good way to end on a high note of a night. Friday night shows are a different vibe than Dynamite. This wouldn't main event Dynamite. This could have been an opener for Dynamite. Main eventing Rampage is a different story.
Opener on Dynamite is a big deal, though.
You're right. Opener on Dynamite is almost better than a main event.
You always call for the best matches to go on first.
But this could have been to heat up the crowd. You would have had the crowd ready to roll for the rest of the night with this one to start it. One of the other, speaking of, the recruitment specialist, that one moment where Silver had Jungle Boy suplex outside and then Reynolds comes through the ropes to the tope suicida, like that was a sweet moment too, man. I was like, that was something I have not seen from those guys either. So both teams were delivering us some fresh, innovative offense that we have not seen out of them, of their typical, highlight reel stuff. And so really impressed by it. And even though it didn't lead to there, wasn't a build or there isn't anything afterwards, I think it was yes, leaving happy, going into the weekend, happy with Dynamite Television, knowing what's in store for this week's Dynamite. So many jam-packed matches. You mentioned FTR. Like, I would like to see FTR versus the recruitment specialists. You have that.
That'd be a good match.
Both guys have really, teams have great
combo
chemistry.
Offense. Yes.
Yeah, so I think that would be a nice pairing as well. Keep pushing the recruitment specialists because we know how good they are together. Other matches on Dynamite coming up. The House of Black versus Varsity Blondes, the tag team debut. Thank you for putting that in the comments on the chat.
What did I tell you, SPD? This was going to be the year of the tag team revival.
Yeah,
because
we're seeing it already.
They took a back seat for a while, though. The women's division surged in the spring, summer, and fall, winter of last year. I felt like the tag division really took a back seat a little bit and allowed the women's division to really come to the surface. And now I think the tag division is going to start stealing the spotlight again in 2022. I think this is going to be a big, big year for a guy like me who loves tag team wrestling.
That's right. Tag team wrestling is back.